Alright, so in this video, we got Gemstone Scorpion plus Raiden versus Chaos Sub-Zero. This is not the most optimal team to use against Sub-Zero. He's a Chaos tagging boss. Just use Beast Boy. Life is a lot easier. Scorpion also works if you can run Puppet on him and get one of the characters killed. You know, standard Chaos stuff. But, the problem is Scorpion's a tier 2 boss and he's got, like, no attack. So getting a character killed is a little bit hard. I really don't like Chaos tagging in lower tiers because I'm just like, it's kind of annoying. Gemstone is not a great artifact to use in Chaos tagging fights because Gemstone is literally dependent on being able to tag in and out. But with Chaos tagging, it's completely random. So this is like the least optimal thing you can use. I cannot stress enough that this is not something you should do if you want to get past him. If you want to get rid of Sub-Zero easily, he's a Chaos boss, so Chaos basically just means use Beast Boy. And if you don't have Beast Boy, get Beast Boy. The other, like, thing is, I'm pretty sure Sub-Zero, I don't know if he's bugged, but he's slightly different. Because as far as I've been able to see, every other Chaos tag-in boss basically forces you to tag out like every 15 seconds or so. I don't know what it is, but I think Sub-Zero's got some kind of extension. Because I feel like he should be tagging me out like slightly more frequently. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Yeah, so, you know, pop the hotspots. I'm trying to stack some of the gemstone stuff, but of course it is a little bit hard when you're not able to, you know, choose and pick when you get a tag in and when you get a tag out. A little bit of an awkward tag in there. That's another big problem with random tag in. Scorpion, I find, has a very awkward tag in. Like, you have to tag in and immediately do something. Otherwise, he just stands there and basically lets himself get hit. But the major problem is when you're in a Chaos fight and you can't do that, you can't pick when you're able to tag in, you kind of just have to hope you don't get, like, an awkward tag in. It's a little bit harder. Also, it's like, I can build up the gemstone stacks, but I just can't. I can't stack all 5 in one tag in, and the duration that, like, the duration before it forces you to tag out is it's just too long. And again, get a little bit of an awkward tag in there, and there's a little bit of an input delay, meaning he can block my special, because this game is fun. So, like, I really hate Chaos as a modifier. I just think it's so annoying. And it's like, you can get one bad tag in and you can die, and I just don't think that's a really fun thing to do. And I was thinking, hey, maybe I should have used Killer Frost, but I used Killer Frost for something else, so. I didn't want to use Manta because Manta, it would have just taken too long to die, and I wanted to use Black Adam elsewhere, and I really just wanted to go, oh, Mortal Kombat fight, that would be fun. Hopefully that does well. I'll put it in the video title. People like, you know, interesting matchups. And it's like, I definitely have the damage here. Like, if I had a little bit higher passive stats, if I had a little bit higher of a star rating Scorpion, if the Chaos, like, timer wasn't the way it was, where it takes so much longer, then I probably could have gotten more out of it. And, yep, of course we get frozen. I don't know, Scorpion just doesn't feel super nice to play, in my opinion. Like, when you're doing specials with him, it's okay, but, I don't know, there's something about the jump attack and the tag-ins that just make him not super fun to play. Lots of damage, though. A little bit higher passive stats and a little bit better gameplay. Definitely would have been able to get the one shot on him. Overall, not a bad performance, but seriously, just don't use Gemstone on Chaos tagging bosses. It doesn't go super well. I mean, unless you're running, like, Fury of the God, Shazam, and Killer Frost, I guess. And you can get Killer Frost killed, and Shazam can stay in the fight the whole time. It's very situational to use Gemstone in a Chaos tagging fight, now that I'm realizing about it. But yeah, I mean, like, Beast Boy, Manta, self-explanatory. It's just like, Sub-Zero's a little bit annoying. He's a little hard to combo interrupt, and he's on low health, and I just don't want to put up with the Chaos modifier. So I just threw Beast Boy at him because I have more than 7 one-shot teams. So I'm just going to bully him. And Beast Boy finally gets tagged in. He only took 25 seconds. And like I don't even want to do the super move because I'm like I got a super move and build a combo, and I might be tagged out like by that time. So I just spammed like the special 3. And yeah, the dot damage will be enough, and Manta gets the kill with the 3rd special. Mildly annoying, but not necessarily the hardest boss in the world. Speaking of, we got my boy Swamp Thing here. And we got Last Laugh the Joker. Now, Last Laugh the Joker is like the most useless member of the League of Anarchy team. Like, he's probably the most annoying in terms of arena teams and Champions Arena defensive teams because of the stun chance on tag-in. But in solo raids, like, EPI's got lethal damage. Joker's got the agility class passive, but Harley does it better, so usually you wouldn't be using him as your damage dealer. But in this case, you can, because my boy Swamp Thing here is going to summon some of his minions, and we're going to be able to get a damage buff by killing him. Didn't really want to use Harley. EPI needs to be on the team for the dot damage. And Zatanna for some percentage health damage, and for a little bit of a damage buff so we can get the killing of the minions going. I'm going to destroy all generations of Swamp Thing. We are committing mass deforestation and burning the forest to the ground. And I'm sorry if I like stop talking halfway through. It's just like I just ate, and I think the I'm burping a lot, so I don't want to like, you know, I don't want to like just make some weird animalistic sound midway through talking. I'm also drinking some coffee. Iced caramel latte is my drink of choice. I'm a big caffeine guy. I've made the tag for the channel Caffeinated on Infinite Earths, which, hey look, here's an easy trivia question for anyone who's actually like sat through a decent amount of the video. Why is it called Caffeinated on Infinite Earths? What am I referencing? Truly one of the greatest pieces of trivia ever. This is your extra credit question. I made it easy, alright? You get some, I don't know, good boy points or Carbo. That's a Reddit thing. I don't know. I don't understand how Reddit works. But you can see the damage starts ranking up. I've got 150% damage buff, I believe, from the killing minions. Because Joker is, what does Joker do again? Oh yeah, he gets a 50% damage buff every time a clone dies, or a minion, or anyone on the team in any, like, anyone on either team in any fight dies, he gets a damage buff. And Zatanna gives me a 300% damage buff, and I think because it's addition, I want to say that same side buffs are linear, so he's getting like a 500% damage buff. And Dark Metal cards was just to increase some crit damage. I don't know, maybe I'll use Gemstone next time. That might be interesting. The only problem is with the minions being tagged in, it might mess up like the duration of the gemstones because I might fail to restack it before a minion gets subbed in. So anyway, I got a comment asking me to try what Superman setup was better, not using Classic Flash. So it's going to be DC Universe Superman plus Killer Frost and Girl of Steel plus Justice League Flash and plus Classic Wonder Woman. I don't know who's going to be better between Flash and Classic Wonder Woman. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that extra fast attack hit is just going to be better because of how fast you can build the red meter. Damage-wise, I think Classic Wonder Woman is better because fast attacks and Twin Blade don't synergize. But the other team that they suggested, I want to say he. Sorry if I got that wrong. I don't even know why I said she initially. I just look. They are very similar words. All right, I messed up the syllables. All right, but I think Girl of Steel is probably going to be the weakest for two major reasons. The first one is Classic Wonder Woman is giving you extra crit damage. Justice League Flash is giving you fast attack hits. Girl of Steel is giving you a damage buff. But Killer Frost was included on every single one of those teams. So, the additive damage buff, because I'm pretty sure it's linear, you're just not going to get all that much extra out of Girl of Steel. Your damage is might be slightly higher, but also, she's a little bit inconvenient to stack, because I gotta tag her in and do a bunch of specials. Now, DC Universe Superman, because he already does a lot of specials, Girl of Steel is just gonna have to tag in every now and then. Also, the way that Girl of Steel's damage buff works is, it's like 30% of a damage buff for every power bar she spends. So if you have power reduction, she actually stacks the buff slightly slower. But now we have the buff fully stacked. We have the Killer Frost damage buff, and we've got the DC Universe Superman incoming damage maxed out. So my boy Blue Beetle does not stand a chance. Also, if you're wondering why I paused earlier, it's because I had my my phone on speaker, and I was just watching some YouTube video, and then my roommate walked into the room, and as not to bother him, I literally hit the pause button, and then put my AirPods in, and went back to fighting. So, yeah, we had a little bit of a pause midway through, but it wasn't too much of an issue. DC Universe Superman is crazy strong. And yeah, I'm not using the percentage health damage bug here just because I want to get used to not having it. And I wanted to finish off with a jump attack, but it didn't work, and I tried to special one finish as well. Didn't work. So I just punched him, and that worked. Yeah, I'm excited to see how the other two teams stack up, though. Classic Wonder Woman with the crit damage will probably have higher values. The problem is, with Justice League Flash, you're going to be able to stack the red bar way faster, which is a lot more beneficial if you're trying to, use the percentage health damage bug. But, I was going to say, I'm intelligent, trust. What was I going to say? I'm an idiot. Oh, but in terms of raw damage, Classic Wonder Woman has Justice League Flash beat. Also, Killer Frost is in the item shop right now. Item shop, dude. At the store. But, yeah, definitely, unlock her. I would still save for the Black Friday sale because it's so close. But if Killer Frost... I'm sorry. If Killer Frost is on the, is on sale for Black Friday, definitely go get her. At least unlock her. You don't need any gears for her. She's a support character, but she makes life so much easier. I would also recommend, if you can, get her to 4 stars. Because, that's when her power reduction goes from -1 to -2. Which is just a really nice thing to have. So, here I'm trying to get the flash damage buff going. And also trying to, keep up the gemstone stuff. But yeah, Enchantress is just a very annoying boss. She's back. And I'm trying here to, come on, it's so annoying, dude. She keeps backing off. I'm trying to close the distance, and minute and a half into the fight, I finally disable her block, and I'm just like, all right, we should be able to do enough damage now to actually get rid of her, and hopefully one shot. I just wanted to play Orm, man. I just like Orm a lot. Not when he does that. Bro, I love Orm. Orm is so much fun with Gemstone, but dude, missing a crit is got to be the worst feeling in the world, man. It's just like, bro, 75% chance to crit, and I'm not seeing it. There we go. But look at how much damage he actually does when he doesn't fail to crit. It's again, this wouldn't be a problem if I had a higher star rating Orm. if Orm is on sale, I'm getting him to 7 stars. I just want to... I want my boy Orm to be OP. I want to see how strong he can get. Probably get him to 7 stars ascend. No, just like 1 star ascend in. Because he is an arcane character that steals some attack with his specials. With Raiden, it's useless because Raiden doesn't do specials. With Silver Banshee, it's somewhat useful, but Banshee's not very strong. With Orm, it's kind of just steroids because he's already very strong, especially with Gemstone. And, of course, I lose the damage buff. I can't reset it fast enough. I don't think I would have one-shot. I took too long on the setup. I only have a level 7 Scythe for passive stats, and I missed a lot of crits. But it is what it is, and I'll just finish her off tomorrow with something else. Enchantress, dude, is just annoying in every solo raid. I also checked what her crit resistance was. It seemed like Orn was missing the crits. Not that she was resisting them, but she has a 20% base crit resistance. So we got the Flawed Justice team here, because I just like playing them, because they're like my shiny new toy. That's a really good caramel latte. You know how bad my caffeine addiction is? My local Starbucks, I go there every weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Friday. The barista there knows my name. Like, it's a student barista because it's an on-campus Starbucks. Knows my name. Chat, it's over. Did I just say chat? Oh, no. Actually, speaking of, I am thinking of maybe streaming some stuff eventually. Kind of hard to do that in a college dorm, but, you know, for winter break and maybe this summer. Perhaps. Also, I got a comment about a hand cam video. Again, kind of hard to do in a college setting. But I have made a very important decision. And that is that having a voice is one thing. Having a face is another. And I think that's why Sigvald is the biggest Injustice 2 creator. Because he has a face that you, like, can attach a personality to. I have a voice that you can attach a personality to. Not yet a face. And most of the other, like, Injustice 2 content creators are, like, they're voiceless. Their gameplay's pretty good, but they don't really have anything for me to connect to, and I think people look for connection. So, 1,000 subs, I'll do like a Q&A special, and I'll do a face reveal, alright? That's the deal. But I don't know, maybe. I kind of want to do the face reveal as a special, because I think it'd be fun, but like a live face cam reaction for the Black Friday sale might be fun as well. So we'll see. We'll see. It really depends on how things go and how the channel turns out and what I am actually able to do when I'm back home. Yeah, Black Adam is just... I don't know, the Flawed Justice team is very fun. I really enjoy them. I lose Gemstone there, but I'm not too worried because I'm trying to get the most out of the Gemstone damage. And it's like, I'm going to need to stack the Peace Shield anyway, so I don't mind losing Gemstone. Also, I don't know if I'm supposed to do the Special 3 when Black Adam's in the, like, fight, but it does a lot of damage. It's an insane amount of damage, so I might do it. I don't know. I'm just testing out a bunch of different stuff. Alright, so... Alright, it's actually... You know, since we're playing the Flawed Justice team, alright? A team that makes no sense because Peacemaker and Black Adam haven't even been on screen together. Realistically, Peacemaker should be replaced with Dr. Fate, and Peacemaker should be in the Suicide Squad team. And we should remove Suicide Squad Deadshot, the gold one, because he's Suicide Squad Deadshot from the beginning of the game. He was at launch or near launch. Bro has no synergy. Like, well, he has some synergy with Enchantress and Killer... No, bro, what am I on about? Enchantress and Suicide Squad Harley. But there already is a Suicide Squad Deadshot. And it's Will Smith. And in Injustice 1, the Suicide Squad was Jared Leto's Joker, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, and Will Smith's Deadshot. But the Suicide Squad team in Injustice 2 is Margot Robbie's Harley. There is no Jared Leto's Joker, which, hey, might be a good thing. Maybe that's why there were two of them in Injustice 1. Enchantress is also here. And for some reason, Suicide Squad Deadshot is just some character some gold character that they went, You know how we gave all the characters names, like Entangling Poison Ivy and Unbreakable Cyborg? Yeah, we named him Suicide Squad Deadshot, but now we're actually adding a Suicide Squad team. What do we do? I'll just make him part of the team. But Suicide Squad Harley is very much Margot Robbie, and Suicide Squad Deadshot. Shouldn't he be Will Smith? Shh, no one will know. I noticed. Because I cared way too much about this game. Yeah. Anyway, Grid is here. Grid is very annoying. He's hard to combo interrupt, and he's got an annoying AI. Batwoman the Drowned. We're going to get some crown stacks. God Killer is more convenient because it's infinite combo and disabling blocks. Crown is going to give you more damage, though. Especially against lower tier bosses because there's not much attack to be stolen. Just trying to get some power refunds and build the crown stacks up really quickly. Did the super move. Built a bunch of combo. I don't even know why I did that. And tag in Robin King. Didn't activate Puppet just quite yet. I don't think I would have been able to combo interrupt him, but for some reason he decided to back away, and I caught him on the back away. And yeah, Robin King, gonna do some percentage health damage. Fully stacked crown, 40,000 million damage. And that's not even with the full crit stacks. Just let him tank the super move. He'll be fine. Even if he doesn't live, Batwoman the Drowned can just revive him. Yep. Also, can we just not have the AI snap into a block, please? It's quite annoying. I really don't like it, man. I just feel like it's also a little unfair. Because it's like, you can never predict when the AI is going to tag out, but I swear, every time you tag out, the AI is like, oh, he's about to tag out. And then it just gives them a window to snap into a block, which I just find kind of unfair. Up to 50 mil. And yeah, I don't even get to like fully stack the damage buff. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in another one. Bye!